I'm excited for today's stream. I haven't streamed in like a week. I've been traveling more than I actually thought. Like I had a sort of a unplanned trip last week, and I'm traveling again next week. So while I do want to get into a regular stream schedule, it's just gonna have to wait. There's nothing going on right now, like at all, to talk about. But what I am going to do is I'm going to start streaming. My preferred schedule right before the start of the season is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So 3-4 times a week. And then when the NBA season starts, I'm going to stream every single day besides Thursday and Sunday. That's my goal. That's my plan. Okay? And yes, I had been boycotting the Dallas Cowboys for quite some time, but I'm ready to talk about them. I am ready to talk about them. I don't know if I'll go like super hard on NFL content. I probably won't. Like it'll just be stream oriented only. But we will talk about them, and I'll probably have to get like some help. Like I think I'm going to bring in my friend who used to be like the co-host of the podcast that was the original point of this channel, to talk about the NFL, because I will be like a grandparent. You guys know how like your grandparents, you'll watch sports with them and then they'll bring up players that played years ago. That's going to be me for the Cowboys. There will be players who I do not know are on the team. Like I just learned today James Washington was on the Cowboys. That was news to me. Let me put out on Instagram that I'm live, and then Twitter that I'm live. We're going to get right into it. I don't think this will be that long of a stream. We're going to rank every single jersey. I got them all figured out. It's going to be fun. And then that's pretty much all I got on the docket today. There's just literally nothing going on. There's just not enough NBA stuff currently going on. This has been incredibly boring offseason. One of the most boring ones I can remember. Which is crazy because a player like Epicster, a player like Kevin Durant being on the trade market is fucking insane. But the news is just so slow with it that it just feels like it's not going to happen. And then honestly, kind of the same with Donovan Mitchell. We're kind of reaching a point now where it's like, okay, is anybody going to trade for him either? So we'll see. Going live right now, ranking every single Dallas Mavericks jersey ever. Get in here. I have every single jersey the Mavs have ever worn. Like genuinely, I think every single one. There might be one or two that I missed out on. After the Mavs do the rest of the league's top 5 each, that's a pretty good one. You need to be excited about Jalen Tolbert, rookie wide receiver out of South Alabama. Should I be like actually excited, or is that like a Cowboys excited? Where it's like, yeah, this guy's all right, but since we're Cowboys fans, we pretend like he's the fucking best player of all time. This trash bag jersey better be S tier. I'm not spoiling anything. I was actually shocked that I was able to find every jersey. Shout out to, I don't remember. It was somebody's Tumblr page. I didn't know Tumblr still existed, to be honest with you, but someone's Tumblr page, they had all of the jerseys. It was pretty great, actually. And like in a nice, easy to read format too. A nice, easy to read format. All right, should I just get right into it? I don't plan on this being a 2-hour stream. Can you go through bad Reddit takes and Luka hater, please? Not today. Not today. Today we're just ranking the jerseys, and that's pretty much it. That's all I got on the docket. Unless something fucking insane happens between now and then. Unless something insane happens, which you never know. Is always possible. You're in Mexico. Derek on vacation? Nice, I'm jealous. Alright, let's go ahead and pop ad blocker up. This fucking website is insane. Alright, here we go. Here is my list, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here is the list. Here are the tiers. As you can see, only 5 tiers. I feel like that was it. I feel like that was good enough. 5 tiers. This is every single jersey. There might be 1 or 2 that got missed. There might be 1 or 2 that got missed. But this is, as far as I know, every single jersey the Dallas Mavericks have ever worn. Every single one. We even have, I thought about not only doing jerseys they've worn over the course of the season, but we do have 2 different jerseys on here that have only been worn one singular time. Only one singular time. I had these in order chronologically. Let me get them back. Let me get them back to where they need to be chronologically, because it just makes the most sense when we're talking about it. What up, Retna? Raptors got Bo Cruz. Yep. I knew it. I knew in my mind. I was like, the moment that fucking, I always forget which one it was. Willie Hernan Gomez, right? The moment he gets signed, like everybody's gonna be like, Bo Cruz. Oh, and they all got, and yep, immediately. It was like the NFL reporters, people who definitely don't watch basketball at all. Like, holy shit, they got Bo Cruz. Like, you just knew it was coming. So painful. So painfully unfunny. The Bo Cruz ones. I was really praying that the Mavericks didn't get Bo Cruz. I'm just going to be honest with you. I know that him and Luka are like really good friends or whatever. But God, can you imagine how annoying it would have fucking been? All right, I'm trying to get these in chronological order because it will make sense. Like, I'm also doing sort of a storytelling thing here with these jerseys. So I need them to be in chronological order. I think that this might be it. I think we might be good. Yes, we are. This is right. This is where we need to be. I love the bright green Mavs jersey 2019 jerseys. I know a lot of people hate them. The fucking you're talking about the graffiti ones? Is he not good? No. He was a pretty good actor though. I'll give him that. I will give him props for his acting chops. Guess who's here? If the graffiti's in top, I don't want to hear it. Well, I got some bad news for you, buddy. It's Willie Hernan Gomez, right? Willie Hernan Gomez. Or is it Juancho? It is Juancho. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was Willie this whole time. Yeah, there are 2 of them, Willie and Juancho. Honestly, I want to see a black with green jersey or just a black jersey with any color at this point, switched up a bit. I don't know how I feel about a black jersey. I've seen some people say that. And the Mavs have had black jerseys. And we'll get to it. It's it right here. We'll get to it. Which one did he make? We'll get to that too. Here are my tiers. Let's start with this first and foremost. Here are the tiers. So good it changes everything you thought you knew about fashion. Okay, this is an important tier. You see this tier and you already know what jersey's going in there. I don't even need to explain it. Then it immediately drops down to cool. Like, I was going through all of these jerseys for the Mavericks and they're just not good ones. You know, there's no like real iconic jerseys for the Mavs. You have like the Hawks, you have the really fucking cool 90s jerseys where it's like the Hawk is like taking up the whole front of the jersey. The Suns, you got like the basketball, like the shooting star. The Bucks, you got the cool Bucks one, you got the cool Raptors ones. The Mavs don't have any cool jerseys. Like, they just don't. They don't have any jerseys that really stand the test of time. So it just goes down to cool. Like if I saw them on sale at a Ross or something, then, you know, cool. Maybe I'd purchase it. But anything other than that, no thanks. Boring. This is where I imagine this tier is going to be very full. I imagine this tier is going to be very full. The boring tier. Probably don't need to explain myself on this one. Jerseys that are just fucking boring. Then we have shit and fucking shit. Some Mav jerseys are bad, and then some of them are so bad it's inexplicable. So bad that it's just like you can't even explain them. So these are my tiers, and I feel like this is the right. I really tested it out. I really wanted to see if these were the right amount of tiers, if we needed more, if we needed less, and this seems just about right to me. This seems just about right. So we're gonna get into it right now with the first jerseys here on the list. The 1980s. The Mavs wore these jerseys for about over a decade when they first moved to Dallas. These are the away jerseys, these blue ones. And I'll have better pictures right here. This is what we're dealing with. You got this nice little font. I love this font right here. They went away from it for some reason later on, but I just love it. It screams Texas, does it not? Does this little font across not scream Texas? I like these jerseys. I think they're cool. Here's one in person. I couldn't find a fucking picture of this jersey because I think they only wore it for a year. If I remember hearing that correctly. They only wore these for one singular year, and then they switched to green jerseys, which we'll get to in a second. But I like these. I think they're cool. I love this logo. Sick. Like, this feels like they were actually trying compared to what they're doing now. Cool. Here are the white ones right here. These were the home jerseys for 12 whole years. And again, like the font and everything, that just screams Texas. You know, that's what we want to see. We want to see jerseys that feel like jerseys. You know, they feel like Texas. They feel like the city that you're fucking playing in. Not just boring corporate nonsense. But I like these a lot. I like the green coloring. I mean, yeah. They really were doing a good job. Here they are. Here it is in person, in action. Looks good. I like it. It looks fresh. It looks clean. This was a very good era for jerseys, I think. 80s, 90s. They were just nice and clean. They were simple, but they weren't boring simple. Like, jerseys today are boring simple. You know what I mean? I'm putting these in cool. Then we have the green ones. So first year the Mavericks were around, 1980, they wore the blue ones we saw earlier. Then they switched the next year to the green ones, and these were their away jerseys. These are fucking nice. These are pretty. What do you guys think of these? I like them a lot. They're not like anything too wild, but I just like the color. I like the font. Like, it just feels like a Texas thing. Green ones are the best. S tier. In the best tier. I don't think I'm putting these in the best tier because they're just cool. They're not like, holy shit, these are iconic. These changed the way that jerseys were seen and viewed. Like, nobody, like the Mavs, like, these are the most iconic jerseys. They're just cool. They're all right. Yeah, they just work. You see them and you're just like, yeah. That just makes sense. That's what I'm thinking. Whenever I think of Dallas basketball, this is what I think. They are iconic. They can be iconic. Like, the green is always, the Mavs always go back to the green. They always go back to the green. Maybe they are iconic, but maybe just for Dallas. When I say iconic, I mean just for the entire NBA. Like, how often do you see people wearing these fucking jerseys? Now, granted, the Mavs were so horrible during this time. That's not true. They actually made a conference finals in the 80s. With Rolando Blackman and Mark Aguirre. All right. I'll put these in the... Oh, wait. I'll put these in the top tier. They're pretty clean. They're pretty nice. We could go back to it and we can visit it. All right. Then the 90s come. If you guys watched my video yesterday, you guys know I said the Mavericks were the worst team in all of basketball during the 1990s. They lost more games than anybody else during the decade of the 90s. And we should have knew that was coming. They immediately changed their jerseys to these. So they changed the font to something more generic and boring. Very similar to the ones from the 80s, but the ones from the 80s had so much more personality just because of the font. It's an old like Western style font. Look at that. That just looks like that'd be on the front of a fucking saloon or something. Then they change it to just whatever you could find at any, you know, local Rex league. Why do they do this? I don't know. I mean, it still looks kind of clean though. The front looks crooked. Yeah, I mean, they did look a little weird in person too. Shout out to Dennis Rodman. Shout out to Dennis Rodman. But they're just really boring. I mean, the colors work. I like green. I don't know why they moved so far away from green besides the occasional like one-off throwback or alternate. I still think just because the outline looks cool and everything, I'll put these in cool. I've got no problem putting boring or cool. I feel like I need to go boring. Like I can't let nostalgia, because I kind of like the way the jerseys looked in the 90s period. I kind of like the material. I just kind of like how they looked in general. I don't want to let that cloud my judgment. I can't let that cloud my judgment, so I'm going to put it in boring. Dallas Sports have the worst jerseys. Well, the Cowboys jerseys are iconic. Rangers have some pretty good jerseys. I really can't speak on the Stars. I don't know what the criteria is there. So whenever they made this switch in the 90s, changing the font, they went with the green. They kept the green jerseys as the primary away jerseys, as you can see here. Again, they changed the font, so it's really not that different than these at all, outside of the font changing, which again just makes it boring. But you can suck me in with green. I'll put these in cool, just because green is oh wait, we already looked at that one. Green is unique enough. Ron Harper, shout out. Not Ron Harper, Derek Harper. Green is just cool enough and unique enough that I'll always be a sucker for it, no matter what. Even if it is more boring than the one that came before it, I still respect it. What do you guys think? I'll put that one in cool. But then they made the switch. They said, hey, the green jerseys are the one thing that's going right for us because our team fucking sucks. So we're gonna switch away from the green jerseys though and go to these blue ones. So these became the primary road jerseys throughout the entire decade. Again, very similar to these, but again, they made it more boring. I don't know what was the plan there. Like, why make it more boring? Here it is. It's just boring. It's just boring. What was the thought process? I don't understand. How in the fucking 4 decades this team has been around, how do we have so many boring jerseys? Like, not once do we have a cool jersey. Ever? They look like a college jersey. Yeah, they look like a community college jersey or something. Like they only have 8 different numbers, and the jersey sizes are all like double and triple XL, and you get them and they're fucking gigantic. You guys know what I'm talking about. You played high school sports or middle school sports or something. They just gave you a jersey number. The sizes didn't make any sense. You look like a fool. Like these are what these jerseys remind me of. I'm putting these in boring. Okay, and what I'm about to show you guys will shock you. So these jerseys became these next jerseys became the home jersey in 2001. 2001. They look familiar? Yeah. It's because they're still the fucking home jerseys now. 20 plus years later. These are still the home jerseys. Pretty much unchanged besides like the logo. Besides the NBA logo's on the back now, and there's a Nike logo and a sponsor. That's it. Do you think we need to rebrand? Yes, we needed a rebrand. No joke, 10 years ago. These have been the home jerseys for 20 plus years. And it's one thing if it's like the Celtics, the Lakers. I would even throw, I don't know, like the Knicks in there. If your jerseys are iconic, the Cowboys, if you have an iconic jersey that everybody recognizes, I'm okay. Yeah, of course, you shouldn't change your jersey. Why fix what's not broken? This just reeks of laziness. It really does. Well, how have we not changed this? This is so fucking boring. Yeah, the Bulls. This is just so bland. Look at Dirk playing some point guard I'm telling you guys, I'm working on something where I'm going back and I'm watching old Dirk games. Man, he would have been so good in today's NBA. So good in today's NBA. The way he brought the ball up the court shocked me. I'm actually not gonna lie to you, especially early on in his career. It really did surprise me. Yeah, we do need a rebrand regardless of Luka. Yeah, we needed it 10 years ago for sure. The Mavs are desperate for a rebrand. You are right. It's like also small ball god, more like big ball god. Put Dirk as your point guard. Like we were all like, okay, we need a rebrand, and then the Cuban hinted at there being a rebrand after Dirk retired, and then it just never happened. I don't know what the deal is. So yeah, these going boring. I mean, do I even like at any point were these cool? Again, I could see sticking with the same jersey for 20 years if the jerseys are really good and cool. But has anybody ever been like, dude, those white Mavs jerseys, those are fucking sick. Like I need one of the Dirk jerseys from there. I need a Luka white. I need one of those Luka home white jerseys. Too expensive for broke boy Mark? Is that what it is? All right, next we get to the early 2000 away jerseys. And again, I mean, just so unaspiring. Just so boring. I feel like I do like these a little bit more than the white ones, admittedly, but I don't love them. Like I have cool memories of these jerseys because I have cool memories. Thank God trash bag jerseys aren't on the list. Oh, buddy. I got some news for you. Coming up very shortly. I have good memories of these jerseys, but that's just because cool shit happened. Like the Mavs went to the finals when these were their away jerseys. These going boring. And next, as you can see right there, only worn once. This was, believe it or not, the trash bag jersey, obviously. This was only worn one singular time against the Lakers on national television. And I think it was 2002. But believe it or not, 2003. Believe it or not, these were the first alternate jerseys the Dallas Mavericks ever wore. The very first alternate jersey the Dallas Mavericks ever wore, the trash bag jersey, which, believe it or not, if you go on Amazon or eBay, you can find. There are people selling these masterpieces. And as you can see, wow, they look like fucking, I mean, they look incredible. They look absolutely incredible. Look, from what I was reading up on these jerseys, is the Mavericks wanted on all of their jerseys prior, they sort of had a metallic gray. I don't know what it was. The numbers were metallic gray or something on the back of the jerseys. And so they kind of wanted that as their primary jersey color. But when they got the material, like the materials were so fucked up that it made them reflective almost. And they knew they were going to be a disaster, but they pretty much had to wear them. And that's why they only wore it one singular time. Which is a shame. I think they should have played into it. I really do. Here's another picture. Like, let's just scroll through these pictures. Let's scroll through these pictures. Is there any clips of the game? Because it was on national television. Let's see. Mavericks trash bag jersey. I want to see some highlights. It actually doesn't look. Mark Cuban and the Mavericks secret police have actually scrubbed these videos from the internet. Yeah, what actually is funny is, okay, I don't know what the fuck that is. What actually is funny is Reimagine. Those are brown. Those don't do it justice. They have to be reflective and look like a literal trash bag. You could play with these jerseys in one of the NBAs. Yeah, NBA Live 2004, you could play with these jerseys. But see, this is what they were supposed to look like. They were supposed to just be gray. They weren't supposed to be like reflective trash bag material looking jerseys. And obviously they great graphics. Obviously it did not pan out. These are going in top tier. These are absolutely going in top tier. One, I think they're kind of funny enough that like you could go full meme and just embrace it. Two, They're the only really different thing the Dallas Mavericks have ever done. The only unique thing the Dallas Mavericks have ever done in terms of uniforms ever. Obviously, it blew up in their face, and that's probably why they've never gone back, if I had to guess. But yeah, I love these jerseys. They should bring them back 100%. I would buy. If they came back with these jerseys, I would buy one 1,000,000%. I'm already thinking about going on eBay and buying one. I love them. They're great. They're hilariously funny. They're hilariously bad. But they're so fucking bad that they are so horribly bad that they've actually circled past being good again. But they're so bad that they've circled all the way back around to being good again. So they're going in the S tier, without a doubt. Next up, we have, I actually learned this not too long ago. These classic green alternate jerseys. These are a classic. These jerseys were actually, believe it or not, designed by P. Diddy. P. Diddy designed these jerseys. These are fucking amazing. These are by far, like if we're just actually being serious, the best jersey the Mavs have ever worn. I like the font. I like the colors. It was different at the time. And it just looked good. Like it looked, when you saw those jerseys, you were like, Mavs. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, you never got confused with anybody else. It was the Mavs. I love these jerseys. They're phenomenal. I used to have one. I used to have multiple, I think, actually. But I used to have Jason Terry one. And then we also have these right here, the Los Mavs. I like them they did these. These are cool. For the Latin Nights. The Los Mavs jerseys. I couldn't find one of them actually being worn in a game for some reason, but these will go in S tier too. Or the top tier. So good it changed everything you thought you knew about fashion. Put this in the front. That one's got to go in the front. All right, next up we have a different alternate jersey. This like light blue one. I think they only wore this 1 year. I don't actually remember. But these are okay. They're not as cool. They went away from the green again. I don't know what it is. Like they go with the green. It's a fucking hit. Everyone loves them. And then they're like, okay, we're bringing it back. Sorry. We're going back to boring blue. And I kind of like it. Like it's light blue. It's not bad. Here's Josh Howard, Mavs legend, wearing them. You know, it's not terrible. A lighter blue than usual. It's a nice little change of pace. But it's like, why go away from the green? You know? Why go away from what's worked so well for you? The green jerseys that everybody universally loves. It's like the McRib, the fact that they're not always around makes the greens better. Yeah, that's also true. Like, a very similar situation because McDonald's is dog shit. Just bad food. And the one good food item that people actually like, they only bring it every now and then take it away. And then it's like, all right, well, I got no reason to go to McDonald's like, ever again. That's how I feel about these Mavs jerseys. I'll put these in cool. Like, they're all right. I'll put these towards the back of cool. I don't love them. I don't hate them. They're just fine. Then you have the Los Mavs version of these. These are cool. I like them. There's something a little bit different. Do teams do that anymore, by the way? Like, I remember when the Rockets had the Chinese New Year jerseys, and those were clean. Then we get to 2010, and the Mavericks decide to change their away jersey. So, remember, in 2001, this was their away jersey, the dark blue. In 2010, they made a change to where these would become the away jerseys. Same exact thing. Literally the same exact design, font, everything. 10 years fucking later. Whoops. Same exact thing 10 years later. But we're just going to change the color. No one will notice. Everyone will think it's way different. Obviously, I mean, I got fantastic memories of these too, and I'm trying not to let my memories. Look at that. Looking good, Dirk. Looking good. I'm trying not to let my my nostalgia cloud my judgment too much here. These are just boring. And these are also the away jerseys now, by the way. 10 years plus later. 10 plus years later. These are still the regular away jerseys for the Mavericks, by the way. You've come to hate that black patch below the armpit. Yeah, the piping. I don't like it either. I'm putting these in boring. Like, these are boring. And the fact that they're still our fucking jerseys are insane. Boring. Now we get to something the Mavs did that was actually cool. Worn one singular time, Christmas Day. Christmas Day, opening night, because it was a lockout shortened season. 2011, opening night. The Mavericks fresh off of a championship. They come out with these cool jerseys where the outline of the font was gold. You can see here, and they got the Larry O'Brien trophy. I love this. They only wore this one night. They should have done this the whole season. Didn't the Kansas City Royals do this too? I'm like remembering they had like a gold lettering on their jerseys for the whole year after they won the championships. This is fucking cool. They should have done this for a whole year. It just would have been a nice fuck you to the league. Just a nice little reminder. We were the champions. Obviously, we were very much a disappointment that season, but doesn't matter. Won a championship. I'm putting these in the... Do I put these in the top tier? Yeah, I mean, no, I'll put these in cool. They're cool, right? I don't love the white jerseys, so I can't put anything above that. I'm actually moving these down to cool, too. The OG green ones, like, they're just all right. Since the Mavericks went away from their dark blue. Oh, look at the creativity here, guys. I really need you to understand how creative this team is when it comes to jerseys. All right. Remember, these were the away jerseys in the early 2000s. Then they made the switch to these, the lighter blue jerseys, right? Oh, crazy switch. Then they go back and make a new alternate jersey in 2011, which is pretty much the same exact jersey that they had for the past fucking decade as their away jersey. Guys, you can't make up this creativity. You just can't. So here's the new alternate jersey compared to the old away jerseys. Wow. Whoa, holy shit. They really hit a home run here. I do kind of like the font, though, of these. They do look cool. Here's Tyson Chandler rocking one. What up, Bradley? Here's Tyson Chandler rocking one. I mean, it looks pretty solid, but these are going in boring. I'm surprised we don't have a shit or fucking shit tier, but they're coming. Don't get me wrong. Boring. Next we get to, all right, then the Mavericks took probably their biggest risk on a jersey since the trash bag jerseys. Some 15 years later, they come out with a new alternate jersey that I had a jersey of, a Darren Williams jersey of, and I think I still have it. The Skyline jersey. These, in my opinion, were good. These were a hit. I wouldn't say they were amazing. Like, I feel like they could have been a little bit more creative with the colors. Maybe if they did like a white jersey with green piping and then the skyline, like make it to where it looks like it's lit up or something. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But it feels like they took a legitimately cool idea that, yes, it has been done before. Like the Nuggets have done this. But it looks cool. It's unique to the Mavs. You got the Dallas skyline. It's a very recognizable skyline. But it feels like they took a cool idea and made it as boring as possible. You know what I mean? Like they took what is a genuinely cool and interesting idea, putting the skyline right here, and they said, how can we make this as fucking boring as we possibly can? So because of that, I'll put it in cool. I kind of feel like I'm being way nicer than I thought I would be. I feel like I'm being way nicer than I thought I would. I'm going to move these blue down to boring. Yeah, the skyline shot. The court was cool too. Like they just did everything well. I actually think I'm moving the white home jerseys into shit. No, I'm moving the regular away jerseys into shit. I really do not like them. I really do not like these. We just made our change. All right, here's the jersey that I have been. I don't know what to do with this one. To my knowledge, the only time the Mavs have gone with a black jersey, the 2017 City Edition jerseys. Admittedly, I think these are like Dallas Wings jerseys, the WNBA team. That's just what I get. That's the vibe I get. But again, it's like they took, all right, we're taking like a cool concept. We're gonna go black. We're gonna have some neon green, but we just made it as boring as possible. But then I saw this picture of it on Dennis Smith, and it looks pretty good. You know, like it looks pretty good on. Definitely a little bit different than what we're used to. And just looking at all of the City jerseys the Mavs have had after this, I think this is easily the best one. They're shit. I think they're cool. I actually like these. I think that they could have made them better. Don't get me wrong. 7.5. I'll throw these in the cool tier. They belong in the cool tier. Because I remember liking the Skyline jersey. Oh wait, did I show the Skyline on Dirk? Like I remember liking this jersey way more than when I look at it now. Now I look at it and I'm just like, I don't know. There's just something about it that it really does feel like they took a cool idea and just figured out how fucking boring can we make it. The letters look good with the color fade. Yeah, they do. Well, I think that's just the reflectiveness. That's just the a reflection from the light. That's not actually what they look like. That's not actually what they look like. All right, now we get to the real shit. Now we get to the absolute dog shit jerseys. Here we go. The 2018 City jerseys. These are so bad. These are so horrible. I honestly forgot these existed. But this was Luka's rookie year. These were the jerseys we were rolling out there. We drafted generational prospect. Right? It's time to rebrand. It's time to move the Mavs forward. It's Dirk's last season. And we get this dog shit. Guys, these are fucking awful. These are so bad. I can't explain enough how much I hate these jerseys. It's just everything I don't like in Mavs jerseys. It's got the piping, which I do not like. It's got the colors that I'm not that big of a fan of. It's got the just boring, same old generic circular logo on the front. I cannot stand these at all. I'll put them in shit because that fucking shit is really just getting saved. It's really getting saved for a certain jersey coming up. But these are bad and I hate them. Next up, we have the 2019 statement jerseys. Now, if you're wondering, what's the statement here? The statement is, we make boring jerseys. That's the statement. I mean, just... They still wear these, I'm pretty sure, right? Look, at this point in time, I'm putting these in shit. And let me explain why. These are so boring, that they're actually bad. That they're like so offensively boring. It's one thing to be boring, because you can be boring and like look okay. You could wear a boring jersey, but it just looks okay. But yeah, it is aggressively boring. So these are going in shit. I hate them. The Mavs City jerseys have just really been bad. Oh! Oh no. Here they are. Guys, I know some of you like these. I'm here to tell you right now. If you like these jerseys, I never want to go shopping with you. I never want to hear your input on anything clothing related ever. And that's just me being blunt and honest and truthful. These jerseys, whoever made them, I pray to God they never have another job ever again creating jerseys. I pray to God whoever designed these got fired. And this is coming from somebody I support labor rights. I support workers. I support unionization so you don't get fired abruptly. But whoever designed this jersey should have been fired on the fucking spot and given no pension, no severance package, nothing. These are horrific. These are, I mean, and then you had the hilarious marketing campaign for these two. These are legitimately the worst ads, the worst jerseys I've ever seen. I really think these are, like, people always say, oh, the Mavericks have the worst jersey of all time, and then of course they're talking about the trash bag jersey. But these are actually the worst jersey of all time. They are so bad. They looked horrific on the court. They looked horrific on the players. Oh, they were just so bad. And the only reason why you guys are saying you like it is because the Mavs did legitimately try something new. And but you're like mistaking that. You're mistaking that. You're mistaking that for being cool. I would actually rather them worn these. I would rather them have worn these fake jerseys. I would rather them have worn these. Oh, this is pretty much what they are. I mean, they pretty much are like 2K Rec League. I mean, look at the fucking marketing. Horrible, horrible, horrible. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? Team Texas, deep in the heart. No, what? Voice. Evolve. Please tell me that doesn't say evolve. Evolve what? Evolve from shitty jerseys to even shittier jerseys? Go Mavs. This is, like, it's so dark. They're trying to hide it. Oh my God. Like, I'm really hoping that. I'm really hoping that when these jerseys were handed out, somebody on the team was like, oh, we got to wear these? Mark's 7-year-old nephew made them. I remember when they came out there like, yeah, graffiti is like such a place in the culture of Dallas. I was like, what? Yeah, Luka did rip these during game. I found that hilarious screenshot earlier. This was somebody, who was it who tweeted, known as Luka's Terrible Twos. Yeah, Luka wasn't his Terrible Twos in this stage, where he was ripping jerseys constantly. But he did a good thing here. He did everybody a favor, ripping this jersey. That's the best thing that ever happened to these jerseys. Jesus, these are so bad. I mean, maybe there's a world where this works. Maybe there's a world where this works. And that world is you like are constantly evolving and changing your jerseys. So it's like these would have made kind of sense in that context. But you've just had so many boring, horrible jerseys over and over and over. Boring, 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 boring. Boom! We're going to go this fucking gradient, light blue, neon green graffiti jersey. It looks like something out of Space Jam. And it looks like shit. I want Mavs to get new unis, but I'm terrified of Cuban getting his paws over them and ruining it like he's ruined things in general over the years. Exactly. I want the Mavs to get new jerseys too, but what on earth makes you think that they're going to be good? These go in fucking shit, and so do these. These suck. Oh my God. These suck. Sorry. I have actually gotten in a legitimate borderline yelling match with one of my best friends over these jerseys because he likes them. And I actually think I'm in the minority here, to be fair. I think I am in the minority here. I think a lot of people like these. These are terrible. I cannot stand these. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It seems like they're like, I'll give them this on both the horrific and horrible graffiti ones and these. I see that they're trying. They're at least making an attempt to do something different. But I don't know what it is. It just doesn't work for me. And honestly, if you explain these jerseys to me, I would like them. But when you see them, they just don't work. Yeah, I remember when these jerseys were like kind of getting leaked. It was like, oh my God, it's this white and gold jersey. that was a cool idea. But then you see it here, and it's like, it's right here. This is what it is. I didn't like the piping on the shorts, and I don't like this. Very rarely do these like look. Does this like translate? You know what I mean? And it just didn't. Actually, I feel like fucking shit is a little bit too harsh for these. I'll go into shit. I'll go into shit, and I'm definitely moving these into fucking shit. I despise these jerseys. And now we get to the 2020 earned jerseys. I mean, so here are these jerseys, and here are the jerseys from 2001, the row jerseys from 2001. And here are these jerseys. I mean, just boring as shit. These are so incredibly boring. They don't look terrible. You know, they definitely don't look terrible. Your two favorite Mavs jerseys ever are in fucking shit? Man, maybe it's time to think about some things. These are going in boring. They're just boring. They're not inoffensively boring like these. Like these are offensively boring. These are a summer league jersey, you know, masquerading as an actual NBA jersey. No, not even summer league. These are like practice court jerseys. So they belong in shit. But these are fine. Like, they're not terrible. And then we have this year's jerseys, which are polarizing. I feel like I have a very unpopular opinion on these. I think most people actually really like these. I do not. Now, I won't put them in fucking shit. I don't know where I'll put them. But the idea, I look at this and I'm like, yes. That looks fucking cool. That looks cool. They're going back to their roots. They know green is a cheat code. They're bringing it in. They got the old logo on it. Look, they even have the Western font they had back in the 80s. They got the basketball with the hat logo. Yes, it looks good. I just feel whenever I see these on the court and in person, they don't look good. Is it bad that I got this jersey with Dirk? No, it's not. I mean, people love this jersey. So if you like this jersey, I won't blame you. Because again, everything about them is kind of like the idea is there, but I don't know what it is. Something about the execution feels off. And it's because of the logo is so small. Like the font and everything is so small and tiny. And the spacing is so weird on this jersey. Like there's so much white. There's so much emptiness. I don't know why jerseys now are like that. Why are jerseys like that now? Like we want all this space on it. We don't want to have the big gaudy logos on the front. I like that. I'm allergic to these dog shit jerseys, man. Like, look, something about this doesn't make sense. So something about like the spacing and everything, it feels so not right. Am I the only one who feels this way? And then here's our upcoming jersey right here. I like these. These go in S tier. But like on this jersey, it looks normal. Like on these, it looks normal. But this is false advertising. This is not what they look like. Look at that. That looks fucking bad. Am I wrong, guys? Look at how much space. What's going on there? Here's what it looks like here. That's not what it looks like in actuality. That's not what it looks like, guys. Guys, you're buying a fake product. That is not what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go 2022. Maybe is that a better one? Like, look at that. I hate that. This shit's just fucking. Are those the Luka ones? Guys, I think the Luka ones are coming out soon. These aren't the Luka ones. Luka really did come into the season out of shape. I'm really struggling on where I want to put these. Yeah, I did see that they're out in Europe. See? That's not what they look like. They don't look like that in actuality. Or maybe the replica. Okay, so why do the ones they sell look like that? Like, that would look way better. That would look so much better than how they actually look. Like this. It's just, something's not fucking right. Luka just thick? It looks like that for all of them. I'm putting these in shit. I'm sorry. They're bad. People only like them because of how bad everything else has been. So it's better. Or so it's because it's better. It's good, apparently. Yeah. True. Our expectations are absolutely in the dirt. And compare that. Where did that picture go? To this. Let's look at this. So these are... So these are from this year? I mean, which ones are worse than the Mavs? This Nola jersey, a little bit boring and uninspired. If you want to say that that's worse than the Mavericks ones, all right. This jersey's fucking cool. Pacers jersey is cooler. Atlanta jersey, cooler. Cavs jersey, cooler. People don't like this. I like this jersey. Memphis jersey is cooler with the piping, and then you saw it on. The Memphis jersey is cooler. The Houston Rockets jersey, I'll say it's cooler. It did not look good. The execution just... I don't know what it was. I think it might be the pinstripes or something, but it didn't really look good in person. I feel like jerseys like these were meant to be worn with like the shorter shorts from the 90s. And when you compare them with like kind of the flowier, longer shorts today, it just looks really weird. But the jerseys themselves are cooler. Pistons jersey, boring, but the color scheme's pretty cool. Rip City, I would say these are cooler. Chicago one's kind of boring. Sixers jersey, definitely way cooler. Yeah, Suns jersey's definitely way cooler. That jersey's fucking cool. Bucks jersey, cooler. Celtics jersey, eh. Raptors jersey, cooler. Spurs jersey, cooler. Jazz jersey, cooler. Magic jersey, cooler. Lakers jersey, eh. Didn't I rank these? I think I ranked these on my channel when they first came out. Reacting to new NBA jerseys, 2022, 2023. Oh, those are the ones that still aren't even out yet fully. I thought I did, but I didn't. That Miami one's actually worse? No, I like these. I'm sorry. I like the patchwork jerseys. I think they're cool. Charlotte, dude, these jerseys are fucking incredible. These Hornets jerseys are insanely cool. Denver cooler, Timberwolves cooler, Washington cooler, Clippers cooler, OKC not cooler. So what? They're like bottom 5. Ours are bottom 5. What were the 2023 ones? These. See, you see how uninspired it is? I mean, I guess it's for the best, man. I guess it's for the best. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie, like I see a lot of people who do like fake mock-up jerseys and they're usually bad. And I'm not trying to be mean, but like what? No. Okay, see, this is kind of what I was saying earlier, that if you did the Skyline jersey but did different colors, it would look cool. I don't know if I like this one. The white and green jersey with the cowboy hat is goated. I put it in shit tier. So okay, let's just go over my tiers one last time. So good it changes everything you thought you knew about fashion. Trash bag jerseys are on here. Again, they've circled back to being so good, so bad that they're good. Okay? They've circled back 2 times over. They've revolved around so bad twice, and now they're in the good tier again. Let's review the J Kid barber shirt. Let me see if I can find that. And then, you want to know what else I'm going to do? Look, even this Anthony Davis fake fake jersey. Even they understand the spacing is fucking weird. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the Dallas Mavericks website, look at all their merchandise, and rank it. I think I might do that. Because the Mavs actually have some decently cool stuff. The Mitchell and Ness stuff. This is a 10 out of 10. This is 100% a 10 out of 10. Actually, kind of a cool shirt. Kind of obviously kids, you know, modeling could use some work, but a cool shirt. I think it's because it's Mitchell and Ness. Or no, Hardwood Classics. They couldn't get Kid to take off whatever undershirt he's wearing here that's clearly visible through the fucking shirt. Frank Mark Cuban's pizzas. Yeah, I like the black New York. Again, we looked at that picture, and these were what? Bottom 5, probably? So then we have the Mavs green jerseys here. These are obviously great. P. Diddy designed these. Maybe they need to bring him back in. Lowe's Mavs. Yeah, but these are basically one. Then we have the OG away green ones. OG away green ones again from the 90s. These are from the 80s. OG home one from the 80s. The alternate light blue Mavs jerseys in the 2000s. I like these. I think they're cool. The title shirt. The white championship jerseys. The home jerseys with the gold outline. Great. Skyline jerseys, cool. Execution, a little tiny bit off, but nonetheless, cool. The black ones, I think we're good. I actually think the black ones were good. I thought long and hard about it, but the black ones were good. The 90s white ones, just kind of boring. The 90s blue home ones are away ones, boring. OG white ones are the white ones that we wear currently still for the last 20 years, boring. Push the OG blue back into cool, please. These aren't the OG, or this isn't the OG blue. Oh, is it the OG blue? All right, okay, I'll push them back into cool. You're right. The only reason why I changed it was because there weren't enough in these bottom tiers. The away jerseys that we've been wearing for the last million years. The alternate jerseys that were very similar to the old away jerseys. These random fucking alternate jerseys that look exactly like all of our other jerseys. Then in the shits here, we have our current away jerseys, which I hate. We have these boring ass Mavericks Summer League jerseys, which I hate. We have the Pegasus jerseys, which I hate. We have the current ones, which I hate. We have the graffiti ones and fucking shit, which are, no joke, the worst. The worst jersey in the history of the National Basketball Association. And I don't think it's close. And these disgustingly ugly gray ones from Luka's rookie year. And this is the correct tier. These are the correct rankings here. We take a screenshot of it. Tweeted it out. Let's see what Twitter has to say. Is this what you're talking about? Luka's Instagram stories? Looks cool. Looking fresh. Hopefully that's just a big shirt, right? Hopefully that's just a Luka's Luka year. Did I really say that? I sometimes I think I might have dyslexia. Why is 2K11 trending? Fantastic. The best 2K of all time. Why is it trending? Oh, greatest NBA 2Ks ever? 2K17? Dude, what 13-year-old made this fucking list? Hopefully it's just a shirt. What toddler made this list, man? There's just no way you have 2K17 there. I really can't even speak for these more recent ones. I think they're all bad. Was 2K14 the best? Or the first one on like the Xbox One and PS4s? I liked that one. 2K16 was fucking pretty good too. Better than 2K17. Like, what's that doing there? 16 and 15 are peak. There's just did you not play 2K11? Like, I'm telling you right now, 2K11 is the best one, and it's not. It actually is not close. 2K11 is the best one by far. What up, Spencer? Let me find out you're on 2K. Oh, I haven't played 2K in years, since quarantine. Like the very start of quarantine. But I haven't played. I don't even think I owned any of the new 2Ks. Even then, I still don't even have I don't even have one of the new consoles. I don't have an Xbox, whatever it is called now, Xbox 2. I don't even know if they're fucking called. Xbox X, that's what it is, right? Or PS5. I still don't even have one. I wanted one when they first came out, but then as time went on, I just never got one. Yeah, I play all my games on PC. Can you even play 2K on PC? Like, is it like, can you do crossplay? Can you play with friends on like PS5 if you have a PC on 2K? Do a lot of people play 2K on the PC? Actually, you know what it is? For some reason, 2K does not work on my computer. That's what it was. I think I actually do have the most recent 2K. I think I actually bought it on Steam and it was on sale or something for like $10. And it just straight up does not work. Like, the frame rate is so horrible. And I don't know what it is. It is the only game that's like that, and I can never fix it. I've looked up things. I've tried things. Yeah, I do. I have NBA 2K22 downloaded on here. Jesus fucking Christ. This thing takes up 118 gigs. Xbox 360 is, yeah, classic. NBA Live 06 had the first dunk contest. NBA Live was great back in the day. NBA Live 06, was that the one with Dwayne Wade on the cover? Whichever one had Dwayne Wade on the cover, I love that game. I remember it was like the first game I got with the Xbox 360. And I remember my whole fucking family, I think I was in 6th grade or something. My whole family was in the living room on this gigantic ass TV. You guys remember how big TVs used to be? Like the HD TVs, like they were fucking massive. They were like a car. They were like the size of a car. You had to like basically tow them to your house and get a dolly and fucking drag them in with like 3 people in your house. But we were all gathered around this gigantic ass TV to watch NBA Live 2006, and we were all in awe. We were all just like, oh my god, the graphics on this are fucking insane. Like, at that time, in my little pea-sized brain, I did not think, yep, NBA Live 06 with Dwayne Wade on it. My pea-sized brain, I did not think, oh, PS2? No, I want Xbox 360. It just mirrors the NFL not as fun as it was when I was a kid. No, I agree. I'm like really out on maybe the worst basketball game ever? No. NBA Live 06, the game that killed NBA Live. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of NBA Live 05 or something. Everybody's shitting all over this game. Everybody's just destroying this game. But I don't know, man. I used to have fun with this game on Xbox 360. I was amazed by the graphics. NBA Live 06, Rockets first heat, Xbox 360. Yeah, like, look at this. I remember being like, oh my god, they got sweat. He's sweating. Holy shit. There will never be a cooler basketball game than this. The graphics will literally never improve from this moment. Okay, Yao Ming. I mean, for 2005, that's not terrible graphics. Oh, nice synchronization. Yeah, the gameplay doesn't look great, huh? Oh. Oh my god. We've come a long way. We've come a long way, to say the least. Look at Shaq hustling down the court. So fucking ready for the NFL Sundays? I'm getting there. Actually, hella impressive for the time compared to other 05 games. Yeah. I mean, compare this to like NCAA 14, which I still play every now and then. The graphics on NCAA 14 are so bad. And it actually has me thinking sometimes, like, were graphics just that bad on the Xbox 360 and I don't remember it? But no. Like, that game had tremendously bad graphics. Horribly bad graphics. Have Kanye designed some new jerseys? Kind of surprised nobody's done that yet. All right, let's take a quick look at the NBA subreddit. Let's see if we've missed anything. For some reason, I was just on Reddit yesterday. God, there, like, RJ Barrett was just the punching bag yesterday. Everybody was shitting all over him all day. Then, of course, today there was a oh, I saw this. Today there was a report that the Jazz don't even want RJ Barrett in a trade. NBA Insider on Lakers. Kyrie's the move. They should offer Davis with Westbrook. Try to get Kevin Durant, KD for AD, and a pick is as close as the Nets will get to what they want. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm the Lakers, I'm probably doing that. Right? That's really not that bad of a trade for the Lakers. But that would never happen. Someone tell Cuban to make it happen. Yeezy jerseys. Again, I'm kind of surprised nobody's done it yet. But he just started his sports agency. Isn't Jaylen Brown on it? Just a Mavs jersey that's torn to shreds. The Luka special. Luka and his terrible twos. I'm getting dragged right now because of my my jersey tier list. That's okay though. That's all right. All right, it is what it is. I think the trash bag jerseys are iconic. They're the most iconic jerseys the Mavs have ever had, for better or worse. The graffiti jerseys are just so bad. They're just so bad you can't even justify them. They're so bad you can't even justify them. All right, guys, I just wanted to go live today to do the tier ranking, the jerseys. I thought it'd be fun to do live instead of on a video. But we'll get into a regular streaming schedule soon when things heat up. But for the time being, there's just not much going on. Ugly God jerseys. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you want Ugly God to design jerseys? I thought you were saying the trash bag jerseys were Ugly God jerseys, which is true. They are the God tier of ugly jerseys. If people turn a blind eye to trash bags, the tier list is not that bad. You don't need to fucking turn a blind eye. It's right. I know we only streamed for an hour. It's probably my shortest stream of all time with no technical difficulties. But there's just nothing to talk about right now. And I'm working on videos. Like, that's what I'm going to be doing for the next couple weeks. I would say not next week, but the week after, we'll start streaming more regularly. And then I'll post videos. If you guys haven't watched my video from yesterday, it's a pretty good one. I took the Mavs fan survey. So, go check that out. Go over every team's best unis. Should I do that? That one might take a long time. Do you guys remember last off season? I was promising that video for the longest time, and then it just never happened. Maybe I'll do that. I already have the research actually on that. I'm going to watch Luka and Eurobasket for sure, but I'm not going to stream it. I have a copyright strike on my channel currently, and I actually think it's like fucking me over a little tiny bit. Or in the algorithm. And this happened the last time I got a copyright strike too. Like my views just dipped dramatically directly after, and not just like in a weird off-season way. So we're just dealing with that. And then like international basketball, they're just so strict. I don't even want to risk it. If I didn't have a strike right now, I probably would. I have a personal list of the top 100 jerseys of all time. Let me see. Let me go through my Google Docs. Like I did a lot of research on. I did a lot of research about a video going over all of my going over every team's best and worst jersey. But I don't fucking see it. Where would it be at? Why is there nothing here? Did I delete all this shit? Every team. October 4th, 2021. Could this be it? Nope. Shit. Did I really lose this fucking... Please tell me. Please tell me I didn't lose this document. All right, yeah. I'm getting out of here. There's not much to talk about, guys. We're in the dog days. We're in the dog days. There might be something very big coming up in the pipeline, but I won't speak on it until it happens. Okay? That's just how I am. But there might be something very, very big for this channel, the future of this channel. But again, I don't want to speak on it too much, because if it falls through, that would crush me. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Short stream, I know. But I just wanted to do these jersey tier lists, and I felt a stream was the best way to get it done. I was gonna do a video, but I felt like it wouldn't have hit the same. I wanted you guys' input. I wanted to know what you guys had to say, your opinions on it. All right, so thank you all for coming out. All the OGs, you guys know I love you very, very much. I can't promise when the next stream will be, just because I don't know. Right now, taking a little bit of a break from streaming before things get fucking intense later on in the year. I will be posting videos. If you guys see a slightly biased video pop up in your feed, click on it, like it, comment on it. Let YouTube know. They should be sharing that video with other people. Love you guys very much. Thank you for spending your Thursday afternoon here with me. Could have spent it anywhere in the world. You decided to spend it here. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Enjoy your Friday. Talk to you guys later. Bye.